here is the second in a series of me making a fool out of myself doing paint pouring. This time I think I mixed the paint better, but we will see. I did use Elmer's glue, and I found out while shopping that Elmer's makes a lot of different glues. So I watched a lot of different reviews online, and the most recommended one was Elmer's Glue All, which does not seem to come in a gallon. Not that I would have bought a gallon anyway. Woo, that's messy. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I went out and bought some Elmer's Glue All because I was out of school glue, which is what I used the last time because that's all I had. And that's not recommended, even though there was one reviewer who loves it. So, there we go. 3 of these colors have nothing but glue all in them, a 2/3 glue all, and, oh yeah, what do I use that? 2/3 glue all, and 1/3 color. And these are the same craft paints I used in the last video. Oh, that one's thick. Woo! And we'll see what happens. I'm a little better prepared today. I did buy some thumbtacks to elevate the canvases a bit. And there we go. Let's see how this one is. This is a soy paint. Okay. Here. And I have a cheap tablecloth and some gloves, so I won't ruin my actually manicured hands today. That's going to be enough paint, but let's put some more black in. And I'm going to do what one reviewer called, and it sounds kind of funny, a flippin' lip. So there is one, and what she did, she went like this. I gotta start crediting these people, because if it weren't for them, I'd be in even more difficulty than I am now. And all I'm trying to do really is get rid of some decades old craft paint that I have sitting around. I have drawers of it, as a matter of fact, because I used to paint little Halloween mini coffins. And you'll see those on my website when I get up and going. I'm going to punch them up just a little bit more before I sell them, because I still have a lot of materials. But I don't think I'll be making any new ones. I may be making boxes, small boxes for tarot cards and so forth and so on. Alright, I'm more into art these days than crafts. Which one disappeared in the last pour? I think it was this one, so we'll try that one again. There we go. And what else can we do? Let's do some, I just did some black. Let's do some of this. Yeah, that turquoise kind of disappeared in the other pour, so whoops. The reason I got into this is everybody's doing it. It just came out of the blue about 5 years ago, and it's become very, very popular. The craft stores are full of paint pouring supplies. Matter of fact, they've displaced some of their fine art supplies for the paint pouring stuff. There we go. Wow, this is messy. And I've been a painter for decades, as I said, and I just felt I needed to be a little more free with my painting. Oh, by the way, I found these in a discount store. These are little containers that are marked with the milliliters or the ounces. so it helps in mixing. So if anyone wants a packet of those, let me know in the comments in the next month or so, and I will get some, possibly put them on my website. They come 4 to a package, and they're how many ounces? 4 ounces altogether. So they're good for small jobs like this one. All right. Oh, this one's moving. Ha ha. So let's move that around a little. Oop, I kind of squished it, but you can hide that, I guess. All right. Like this. I see the black is kind of taking over. And there we go. Go. Oh, it's pretty together. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it, but oh, you know, I forgot my torch. I don't have a torch, actually. I have a windproof. There we go. A windproof or wind-resistant butane lighter, which acts pretty much like a torch. Okay. Move that around a little bit. No, that doesn't want to go. Not enough paint, I guess. That flip and lip is harder than it looks. Everything in paint pouring is harder than it looks. Oop, mud. Oh well. No. Okay. Excuse me a moment, I have to get a brick. Because the wind is picking up. It's going to rain later today. I was going to do this actually later today, and the weather's kind of... Oh look, we got cells. You may also be hearing wind. Let's do this. I could just pour black on those corners. Okay. I don't know if I'm still in frame here, but we are getting cells this time, which is nice. Here. Yeah, I tend to be a really detailed painter, and I have thousands of little tiny brushes to prove it. And I thought this would loosen me up because you have really absolutely no control over what you're going to get. But I didn't want to buy stuff. I ended up buying about $10 worth of stuff anyway, but with all the craft paint I had sitting around, we used up all the black, did we? Okay. I didn't want to be buying paint and stuff like that, so I just used what I had. Did end up buying some glue. Cover the sides here. Which I hadn't wanted to do, but there we go. Alright, let's see. Getting some nice cells this time though, and I guess what that lady said about the school glue was right. It's not recommended. It also is not recommended because it is washable, and which actually water soluble, not washable. They're all washable. It's just that the regular Elmer's glue does not come out in the wash, and this stuff, the school glue does. And so it's not as stable, and you can't put, if you use it with silicone, you can't take the silicone out without taking the paint off or something like that. So, I might just paint these sides black. There we go. And I'm going to go in, I've got air bubbles, so I'm going to go in and get my torch, which I forgot. My torch replacement, that is. So I'll be right back. And because you probably don't want to sit here watching paint dry, I will turn the camera off for a sec. Okay, I think we're recording. Are we recording? Yes. All right. Let's see here. This one's got a lot more bubbles in it than the other one. Okay. There we go. So, I guess what we'll do now is try to find a place to put this mess until it dries. That's a lot of paint here. I wonder if I can put that back on the canvas without losing it to mud. Let's see here. Yeah, these are kind of pretty. Where are my sticks? Yeah, it's going to turn into mud, but it'll be on the sides, so it's not so bad. Leave these in the garage for the time being, because I don't want to risk carrying them through the house. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see a little swirl there. I don't want to wreck these cells down in the corner here. It's really nice stuff. Okay. I guess the rest of it can just have black paint put on it later. There we go. Ow! A lot of mosquitoes out here all of a sudden. Enjoying the paint. Okay, those are rather pretty. Ah, no. And as I said, it's rather windy out here. So, okay, I am going to end this part of the video. Get rid of all this sticky gooey stuff. And those are going to blow away, so I'm going to throw them out. Well, no, we're not going to throw them out. I need them for another minute. Here, let's do do this. Put them right there so they don't blow away. And yeah. Let's do this and this. Oh, I got paint on my hand again. And move this over here. There. Okay, I will be back later on to show you the results. Okay, it's some hours later. These are almost dry. And this is the one I like. It's like, I like it best like this. Turned out pretty well for a beginner. And this one over here will be sanded down and used for something else, probably an acrylic painting, or maybe even an oil painting. But this just did not turn out at all, and then when I got to the garage something fell in it, so it just wasn't meant to be. Put this one down over here, put this one on here and let it dry. Like that maybe. Yeah. And yeah, so that's how today's adventure in paint pouring went. Will I do this again? I don't know. I'd really rather have a basement or something where I could do this. This house is tiny, there's no basement, there's no slop sink. Rather difficult to do this kind of work here. So it was a good experiment, and I'm just going to have to find another way to use up all my craft paint. I'm going to go back to work on some of my coffins. Let's see if I can get one. Yeah. This one's really unfinished. This one here is unfinished, but you know, just do various things with those, and I can use up my craft paint that way, and I'll sell them on my website. I don't know if I'll have any ready for Halloween this year, but we'll work on it. So that's our adventures in paint pouring today. It's okay. It's you know, like I said, if I had proper working conditions, it would be easier. But I'm not too thrilled with it right now. But it was a worthwhile experiment, and maybe I will try it again in the future if things change. So stay tuned. Talk to you later.